is James, and this is my first time doing a solo trip. So this trip is very last minute. I decided to go to Spain on March 5th, and currently it's March 17th. So I had a very stressful past few days planning for where I'll be heading and booking all the stuff. So the plan is to go to Madrid, Sevilla, and then Barcelona, and back to Madrid. This is going to be only a week-long trip, but we'll see what we can do. This is the hostel that I'm staying at. It's called The Hat, and this is my little bunk bed right here. It's a very tight spot to come out of, but you know what? That's totally fine.
I took a shower and I changed and feel less icky. I also engulfed this Capital One sandwich I got at the lounge. Oh, it was so good, bro. I definitely needed this. I'm so freaking tired. All right. To give you an idea of like why I felt super exhausted, basically the flight from Dulles to Amsterdam is like 7-ish hours, and the passenger next to me, what started off as a small conversation where she was just asking me like, oh, like, are you a college student? Ended up being like a total of like a 6-hour conversation. And the conversation was bad. Like it was actually a really good conversation. We were talking about college and like a bunch of other stuff, but I think we got too engulfed into it that we kind of forgot the time. And I had a layover flight, so once she and I departed, I was planning on just like taking a quick nap before I headed to my next flight. But then I ended up meeting another fella who was like a Navy officer, and so he and I started talking quite a bit. And then I was like, oh shoot, like I started feeling my head getting light. But the flight from Amsterdam to Madrid is only a 2-hour flight, and so I was like, okay, at least I'll get at least an hour. I was wrong. I only got like 30 minutes of sleep. Like the announcements kept on like buzzing and stuff. And then once I got into the airport, I met this other tourist who spoke Spanish. So I had to use my broken Spanish to try to communicate with him because I was having issues with my Bolts app. And so he and I were just trying to communicate amongst each other. He was using as much English he knew, and he was actually doing a really good job. So we were joking around because like my Spanish was so bad. Guys, I took Spanish for 5 years and it's terrible. It's mal. And then anyways, we said our goodbyes, and oh, before that, like we actually like plan on meeting tomorrow to grab like food. So we'll see if that actually happens. And then I met this like Korean couple that was like next to me, and so we started talking. Yeah, and I was using my broken Korean to communicate with them, and they're like, yeah, your Korean's actually not bad for like being born in America. And I was like, thank you. And I was questioning if that was a compliment or not, but I'll take it as a compliment because my Korean is trash, even with all the Korean school I took. But yeah, so that's a bit, oh my god, I can't even, like my head's all over the place. That's it.
So now all the lights are turned on, and it looks gorgeous. Like, wow. Like kids are like throwing these like lit up toys up in the air, and okay, so currently I'm walking to a place called Bronchit. It is supposed to be 10 to 12 minutes away from where I'm staying at. But yeah, my hostel recommended it to me, saying that it's like really good. So I'm very curious, and we'll see. Okay, So I just finished brunch it, and oh my god, that was so good. The food was amazing, like it looked amazing. Like you know how usually like sometimes when you order a dish, like it's either the quality is like really good and the quantity is like very tiny, or vice versa. In this case, I thought the size was just perfect as well as the taste. Now I'm walking over to the, I think it's called Hueso del Prado. Hueso del Prado, I don't know. I'm like butchering it right now. But wow, I'm like pretty close and it looks already spectacular from here. So now I'm at a botanical garden. It is called Rio Jardín Botánico. I probably butchered it, but you know what? It's fine. I was intending to go to this other museum that's like right next door. It's called Museo de Puerto, I think. Can't remember what it's called, but my credit card was just having issues going through, so I just decided, you know what, I'll just come to this botanical garden instead. Wow. Okay, so I'm coming back from the cathedral, and guys, that was insane. Like, I was a bit upset earlier because the Royal Palace was way too packed, so I didn't get to see it. But went to the cathedral. The church was, you know, humongous, and you know the stained glasses. Everything was just beautiful. And saw that there was a sign for like confession, so I was like, you know what, why not confess my sins, even though I did it last week. So I did confession with the priest, and because of a language barrier, we ended up using Google Translator to talk. It was pretty funny. Very kind and also like a funny priest. So yeah, and then after that, I just stayed for the whole mass. But what I didn't realize was that there was chairs set up for an orchestra or a band. And so I was talking to one of the people there, and I asked them like, hey, like what's happening? And they're like, oh, they're actually hosting a concert for Easter. So I was like, wow, that's crazy. And yeah, and then she told me like, yeah, this is the one day that they're actually hosting the event, so you came in a good time. So got to listen to that, and that was just amazing. Like I was able to hear like the bass clarinet, and I was like, I recognize that instrument mainly because I used to play it myself. So I was like, let's go. Anyways, then I talked to one of the locals and she was telling me that there's other churches that I should explore. So she suggested this like really tiny church, and my plan is to go and see it once I come back to Madrid. So yeah, okay, that was it.